We start the round with Ken Rollins with the call.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready for our lead group. First off the tee, from Plano, Texas, four-time world champion and current world champion, representing Dynamic Discs, Paige Pierce.
Paige Pierce starts us off. She is currently leading by 4 strokes over Lisa Fajkus and by 6 strokes over Sarah Hokum. She puts that left, is hoping it does not go OB. It stays in bounds. Here is Lisa Fajkus' second shot. Well placed, right in the center of the fairway. She got in trouble to the right off the tee. Sarah Hokum also went to the right off the tee, but can attack the pin a little bit more on her second shot. That fades to the right behind the cedar. She won't have much of an up. She won't have much of a look for birdie. Paige Pierce lays it under the basket for the easy par, as does Lisa Fajkus. Sarah Hokum, no real look at birdie. Everybody's parring, and we are moving on to hole 2. So after everyone in the lead card gets pars on hole 1, we move on to hole 2. A good drive can set you up with an up and down for birdie, and Paige Pierce puts out a good drive. Well done by Paige Pierce. Lisa Fajkus doesn't quite get enough mustard on that relish. Leaves it a little bit short. She's going to have a very tricky upshot to try to get the birdie. Sarah Hokum, good distance, good position. She will have a look. A nice crowd following the ladies. Lisa Fajkus lays up her second shot, and Sarah Hokum goes for the green. Paige Pierce tells it to go to the right, and it does. Sarah Hokum is parked for the birdie, and Paige puts that too high. She is OB. Lisa Fajkus, third shot. She will have a drop-in par, and here is Paige Pierce to save her par. Count it. Only losing a stroke to Sarah Hokum on the second hole. Let's see how the men finish up. We move on to hole 3 with Paige Pierce maintaining her 4-stroke lead over Lisa Fajkus. Now a 5-stroke lead over Sarah Hokum. Her drive does not quite hang on. It fades off to the right. She'll have about 80 feet to go up and down to save the par. Paige Pierce, she didn't quite put everything she wanted into that. It's a good line, but it's a little short. Lisa Fajkus is going for the green. If it gets through the foliage, it does not. She will have an up and down for a pretty easy par. Shout out to MVP here on the Tribaloid Wall, hole 3. Paige Pierce with a great run at birdie. Call it a par. Sarah Hokum lays it under the basket. Lisa Fajkus will tap out for her par. And we are moving on to hole 4 for the ladies with very little action as Paige Pierce wants it. We move on to hole 4. This is a very short par 4. These ladies might have a look at the birdie with a good second shot. Sarah Hokum, very smart forehand. That's going to cut into the side of the hill. She'll have an up and down, try to look at the birdie. Paige Pierce gets good distance on that. I suspect not as much as she was looking for, but she is in good position as well. Might even have a look at eagle. Lisa Fajkus, that fades off to the right behind that tree. We've got a good crowd. We've got some celebrities in the crowd. Thank you, Alex, for holding the leaderboard. Lisa Fajkus' second shot, that is short and right. She is going to have a daunting look at birdie on hole 4. Sarah Hokum, pin high, 25 feet to the right. Paige Pierce, nice little jump putt, puts her in position 8 feet away. Lisa Fajkus for birdie. This is a statement shot for Lisa. Am I going to play to win? She is playing to win. That did not go in. Sarah Hokum for birdie off the backside of the cage. Paige Pierce taps in for the birdie. We are moving on to hole 5 for the ladies, and Paige Pierce has increased her lead. We move on to hole 5. Through the first 4 holes, Paige Pierce has increased her lead to 5. They've got to go to the left of the Mando tree. That Innova sign to the right. Paige Pierce. She puts a lot of power on that drive. It drifts to the right, cuts down left. We'll have to see what kind of second shot she has from there. Sarah Hokum turns that over a little more than she wanted. Comeback disc, she calls it. Oh, a very nice hit. She gets the green paddle. A lucky green paddle for Sarah Hokum. Lisa Fajkus, very nice controlled first shot. That'll put her in a good position to look for the birdie 3 if she can go up and down from there. Sarah Hokum's second shot is trouble. Her third shot puts her in a good position. She might be able to make a run for there to try to save the par. Lisa Fajkus. A great run by Lisa Fajkus. A very smart birdie run. Here's Sarah Hokum for par. That is OB. She will be getting a double bogey on hole 5. Paige Pierce did. That wouldn't have quite put the nail in the coffin, but Paige is already making a statement. Up by 6. We advance to hole 6. Paige Pierce's lead is now 6 over Lisa Fajkus, 7 over Jessica Weiss, who's moved into 3rd. We watch the women tee off. The goal is just to get it out in that field and go to the right. They all do very well. Let's see if they can get these discs close to save the par. A beautiful shot by Sarah Hokum. That's within 5 feet. Lisa Fajkus feels no pressure. 8 feet away. A beautiful shot by Lisa Fajkus. Paige Pierce has actually got to look at birdie. Oh, a great run by Paige Pierce. Well done by the ladies. We will be carding 3 pars here on hole 6. Basically, we're a third of the way through, and nobody's gained ground on Paige Pierce. The last 7 holes are the place you need to be within 4 or 5 strokes, because anything can happen on these last 7 holes. We're moving on. The lead is 6.